We've had a very fruitful one-day summit with partners from the world of academia, both public and private universities, policy makers in education, our partners from Kennet, technical experts, and also researchers within Microsoft, and also from an industry perspective. And we're broadly delving into the topic around artificial intelligence usage or its application in education, specifically in higher education. Hence, the stakeholders that we partnered with from both public and private universities. As Microsoft Africa Development Center, we've been and we continue to be very intentional about driving digital skilling in this country and also the continent. So this fits very well in terms of how do we continue to equip policymakers in education, our partners in both public and private universities, and even more importantly, with the artificial intelligence tools, if you consider the era that you're operating in. So in this workshop, we deep dived in broadly 4 areas. What is the readiness of AI infrastructure in universities? What is the readiness in terms of skilling that is being done in these universities, specifically from an AI perspective? Are students being taught artificial intelligence, and at what level? The third item is, what are some ethical considerations if you consider usage of AI for those who perform or conduct research? And the last one, application of artificial intelligence in pedagogies. How do you teach as an educator using artificial intelligence? How do we equip our universities to leverage things like adaptive learning? Also to track the pace at which students, because we all learn differently, but how do we leverage technology, artificial intelligence, to really track how different students are understanding material that is being taught in class? Or even how do educators use artificial intelligence even to come up with lesson plans? How do they make sure that the content is rich enough or even fit for purpose? So broadly, those are the 4 areas we're looking at.
Today's event was AI in education, which was a workshop that we partnered with Microsoft ADC, Microsoft Research, to organize. We brought together the faculty, mostly the faculty who teach in some of the areas that need AI, especially in the 3 areas of computational modeling, computer science, and engineering. So we called them out from different universities. There were probably over 20 universities represented in today's workshop. And we think the idea was to discuss the different aspects of AI in education. Obviously, the first thing, which is the big interest, Kennet being a research and education network, we are very interested in increasing the research productivity of Kenya. And so we are interested in supporting initiatives that go towards increasing the increased use of AI in education and, dare I say, research, as well as in research. So that's one of the areas. Obviously, the other big area is how AI will transform teaching and learning. The impact it will have on the students, the impact it is having on the lecturers. We know that ChatGPT and generative AI applications are already being used by the students and by some lecturers, and we just want to mainstream that so that it becomes something that is used by any professor in any university. So that was the day, and we think it was a successful day with over 100 faculty members attending from 20 different universities. So we are very pleased with this partnership. Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, just to clarify that I am on the infrastructure side. We provide a platform a digital platform, starting with high-speed connectivity, especially for universities. We build fiber to all the universities, and we have the infrastructure, a basic infrastructure for them to do some of the AI research or to use AI in their research work. But we also are very interested in influencing policy, and most important, we are very interested in influencing the way lecturers adopt AI in research and in their teaching methods. So we are really interested in how AI will transform teaching, learning, and research. I think this meeting was brought together the people who are really interested in the way AI can increase their research productivity, it can increase the output, and by the people who want to transform. So we came together, and we've had a whole day of discussions. We think that this will have a big impact, because when they now go back, we are a community of the willing, the people who want to move AI into our research, into our teaching, and to support the students in their learning. So we are very excited about, we think the impact will be increased usage of AI. The problem with that is that will demand more AI infrastructure as in the coming days. And we are mobilizing resources as Kenneth to make sure that our faculty have a shared infrastructure that they can use for doing at least basic AI applications in their research and in education.